Lionel Messi watched his teammates come under attack and did almost nothing to defend them. Argentina were accused of violence, arrogance, and disgracing the FIFA World Cup 2026 final. FIFA opened an investigation. Millions demanded punishment. Players and staff were left to explain the chaos. And the most powerful man in Argentine football stayed almost completely silent. To his supporters, Messi showed dignity. To his critics, Argentina's captain committed the ultimate betrayal. Because this was not simply another player avoiding a fight. This was Lionel Messi, the captain, the symbol of the national team, the man whose voice could have changed the entire conversation. But when his teammates needed someone to stand in front of them, Messi appeared to step away. The controversy began seconds after Spain won the FIFA World Cup 2026 final. Argentina had lost 1-0 after extra time. Enzo Fernandez had already been dismissed. Ferran Torres had scored the winning goal. Spain celebrated, while Argentina were forced to watch another country lift the trophy. Then the anger exploded. Players confronted each other. Members of Argentina's staff rushed into the disorder. Leandro Paredes, Nahuel Molina, and Thiago Almada were among the names linked to the confrontation. Assistant coach Roberto Ayala became involved in an incident with Dani Olmo. FIFA appointed a disciplinary and ethics prosecutor to investigate what happened. The images traveled around the world within minutes. A defeated team losing control. A coaching staff member becoming physically involved. Players accused of refusing to accept that Spain had beaten them. And while the outrage grew, the online campaign against Argentina became enormous. A petition demanding that Argentina be removed from the World Cup passed 23 million signatures. The petition itself could not force FIFA to ban a country. A permanent national ban was always an extreme demand. But the number revealed how angry the public had become. Millions believed Argentina had crossed the line. Others believed the team had been protected throughout the tournament and expected FIFA to protect them again. That accusation remains unproven, but it became part of the storm surrounding every Argentine player. And this is where Messi's behavior became impossible to ignore. He did not join the confrontation. He did not appear to threaten Spanish players. He did not become one of the central figures in FIFA's investigation. Instead, he shook hands with members of the Spanish team and walked away. To many, it was the behavior of a great champion, but to others, it raised an uncomfortable question. Where was Argentina's captain when his teammates were being condemned by the entire world? Before we examine whether Messi showed class or cowardice, subscribe to the World Cup Whistleblower for the controversies and hidden stories surrounding the FIFA World Cup 2026. Because Messi was not powerless. He was the one Argentine player FIFA, the media, and the football world would have listened to immediately. One public statement from Messi could have changed the tone. He could have defended the team without defending violence. He could have said emotions had taken control. He could have demanded fair treatment for the individuals being investigated. He could have reminded the world that an entire nation should not be punished for the actions of a few players. He could have stood beside his teammates while still admitting that mistakes were made. But he did not. His public reaction focused on pain, pride, and disappointment. Messi described the defeat as an immense wound. He thanked the supporters. He praised Argentina's journey. What he did not do may have mattered more. He did not defend the players involved in the confrontation. He did not challenge FIFA's investigation. He did not attack Spain. He did not accuse the referee. And he did not directly address the outrage consuming the team he captained. That silence can be interpreted in two completely different ways. The generous interpretation is that Messi refused to make the situation worse. He understood that Argentina had already lost control. Another furious statement from the biggest player in the world would only have added fuel. By refusing to accuse Spain or FIFA, Messi may have been protecting Argentina from an even greater scandal. He showed respect. He accepted defeat. He acted like the captain his teammates had failed to be. But there is another interpretation, one far less flattering. Perhaps Messi did not rise above the chaos. Perhaps he abandoned his teammates inside it. Because leadership is easy when the team is winning. It is easy to lift trophies. It is easy to stand at the front during celebrations. The true test comes when the team is hated, investigated, and under pressure. That is when a captain is supposed to speak. That is when he is supposed to protect the people around him. Messi's teammates may have behaved badly. Some may deserve punishment, but they had also spent years protecting Messi on the pitch. They ran for him. They fought for him. They defended him when critics called him weak, silent, or incapable of leading Argentina. They helped him win the Copa America. They helped him win the World Cup in Qatar. They built an entire team around giving Messi one final chance at international glory. Then, when they became the center of the biggest scandal of the FIFA World Cup 2026, Messi offered them almost nothing publicly. No defense, no explanation, no demand for restraint from FIFA. Just silence. To his critics, that was not dignity. It was self-preservation. Messi knew exactly what his reputation was worth. He knew becoming involved in the confrontation could damage the image he had spent 2 decades building. He knew that if he defended every action of his teammates, the scandal could attach itself directly to him. So perhaps he made the safest decision possible. He allowed the others to carry the blame, while he protected his own legacy. That is the accusation behind the word betrayal. Not that Messi secretly supported Spain. Not that he wanted Argentina to lose. Not that he stopped loving his country. The accusation is that when Argentina's players became toxic, Messi stepped far enough away to keep himself clean. And the contrast with his teammates made that interpretation even stronger. Some Argentine players posted defiant messages. Others spoke about pride, sacrifice, and giving everything for the shirt. Roberto Ayala eventually apologized for his role in the confrontation. Messi remained above it all. That may have been maturity, but a captain cannot always remain above the mess. Sometimes leadership means entering it. Messi had shown during the tournament that he was capable of speaking forcefully. When he believed a referee had treated him disrespectfully, he confronted him directly. He demanded to be spoken to properly. So Messi was not incapable of raising his voice. He simply chose not to use it when his teammates were facing worldwide condemnation. That difference will matter to those who believe he abandoned them. If Messi felt the investigation was unfair, why not say so? If he believed the petition had become hateful, why not challenge it? If he believed his teammates were being judged too harshly, why not defend them? And if he believed their behavior was indefensible, why not say that either? Instead, he occupied the safest position. Silent enough not to support them. Silent enough not to condemn them. Silent enough to protect himself from both sides. The strongest defense of Messi is that a captain is not required to defend violence. Loyalty does not mean excusing everything. A teammate who grabs an opponent or loses control after defeat cannot demand automatic public protection. Messi may have understood that defending the indefensible would only destroy his own credibility. Perhaps his duty was not to shield the people who caused the scandal. Perhaps his duty was to protect what remained of Argentina's dignity. His handshakes with Spain sent a message his teammates had failed to deliver. Argentina had lost, Spain had won. The champions deserved respect. That is a powerful interpretation. But it does not completely remove the criticism. Messi did not need to excuse the confrontation to show leadership. He could have addressed the pain inside the team. He could have asked supporters to remain calm. He could have rejected collective punishment. He could have said that individual responsibility mattered more than hatred towards an entire country. Instead, the public was left to interpret gestures and silence, and that allowed the word betrayal to grow. The timing made it even more emotional. At 39 years old, the final may have been Messi's last match for Argentina. He has not confirmed his retirement, but every tear, every slow walk, and every final image now carries the possibility of goodbye. If this was his final night as captain, then Argentina may remember two completely different versions of it. One version shows Messi as the only man who kept his dignity. He respected Spain, refused to fight, and left the field without making the scandal worse. The other version shows a captain leaving his teammates behind at the exact moment they needed him most. A man willing to share their victories, but unwilling to share the consequences of their actions. That is what makes the story so uncomfortable. Messi may have done the correct thing. He may also have done the easiest thing. FIFA's investigation will decide whether players or staff members face punishment. The petition will eventually disappear. The anger will fade. But the question surrounding Messi may remain. Did he refuse to defend the indefensible? Or did he protect his own reputation while his teammates and country absorbed the full force of the outrage? Perhaps Messi showed the world what real leadership looks like. Or perhaps Argentina's captain abandoned his men when leadership finally became difficult. Tell us what you believe below. Was Lionel Messi the only Argentine who showed class after the FIFA World Cup 2026 final? Or did he betray the teammates who had spent years fighting for him?